Disclaimer: it was a fanfiction story created by me. Please don't take it seriously. There is no match in this story and real life.
This story begins by showing two kids, a 9-year-old boy and an 8-year-old girl, both playing together on the terrace. They were best friends, so close that maybe they couldn't even spend a moment without each other. Wherever you saw one of them, you'd always find the other. They were always together. Time passed, the boy turned 25 and the girl became 24. But even after growing up, their friendship didn't fade. In fact, it became even stronger with every passing day. Their bond was so special that people in the old town would give examples of their friendship. Some people even gossiped, are they really just friends, or maybe more than that? Because the way they cared for each other didn't feel like just friendship. And in such a deep bond, one question always comes in everyone's mind: did either of them ever fall in love with the other? And the answer is not, or maybe yes, because how can anyone truly know what's in someone's heart? So, what happens in this beautiful friendship? Does one of them secretly love the other, or are people just misunderstanding them? Let's find out in the story ahead. Jungkook, a 25-year-old guy, tall, handsome, hot, and talented. In one word, a fictional man living in the real world, the kind every girl dreams of, but only one gets to keep. The son of a rich family who lives life on his own terms. He loves adventures, he's smart and clever, but always hides his sharp mind behind his cute smile. No one can guess what's in his heart or what his next move will be. His anger is dangerous, used to destroy anyone. He is bold and never afraid to fight anyone anywhere. He has a mom, dad, and a elder brother who is 3 years older than him, but he has one and only weakness: his childhood best friend Wayne. For Wayne, he can do anything, even or someone, because she is his whole world, but not his girlfriend. She is his best friend, and no one can ever take Wayne's place in his heart. Park Wine, a 24-year-old girl, cute, beautiful, full of talk, and full of kindness. She can win anyone's heart with her sweet words. Daughter of a middle class family, topper of her university, always ready to help anyone in need, everyone's favorite. She never hurts anyone and never tolerates being hurt. She has a mom, dad, and a 12-year-old younger brother. She is playful and fun, but also wise and patient. She knows how to respect elder and love the younger. Her strength and her weakness is only one person, Jungkook. For him, she is ready to face anything. She can bear any pain. She can even give up her life for her best friend, because he is her entire world and universe, but not her boyfriend. He is her best friend, and no one can ever take Jungkook's place in her heart. Kim Taehyung, tall, handsome, charming, and kind-hearted, a billionaire. In one word, the dream man of every girl. He is Jungkook's elder brother, a man who only focuses on work, and when he is free, he sits with friends and enjoys simple, quiet chit-chat. He is smart and calm by nature. He loves his family deeply, and for Jungkook, he is not just a big brother, he is his hero. There's a lot of love between these two brothers. Because of work, Taehyung mostly lives abroad. Let's show the love and the difference between the two brothers through a memory from the past. Years ago, Jungkook was 18 years old, Taehyung was 21. One day, Taehyung's mom and Taehyung were sitting in the living room talking peacefully. Suddenly, Jungkook's dad entered the house angrily, dragging Jungkook in with him. He was shouting at him loudly. Saying this, Jungkook's mom rushed forward, pulled him into a tight hug, and looked at her husband with anger in her eyes. Mom, why are you scolding my son like this? What do you get from hurting him this way? Dad, do you think I am scolding him for no reason? I don't have any personal problem with him. Just look at your dear son's action. Look at Taehyung, so calm, mature, and responsible. And now look at him. Can anyone believe that he is Taehyung's younger brother? Mom, so what if one son is mature, the other has to be spoiled, right? Not everyone is the same. Dad, of course, you will always support your precious son, no matter what. Mom, just like you do, the way you always support your precious one. Truth is, Jungkook is his mother's favorite and Taehyung is his father's favorite. But that's just how it looks from the outside. The truth is, both parents love both their sons equally. After all, aren't both of them a part of their hearts? Mom, at least tell me what he did now. Why are you shouting at him, my innocent boy, like this? Dad, innocent? Him? Science when? Mom, science always. Dad, of course, this is all you can do. Just look at your elder brother, learn something from him. At this age, he is managing work and studies together. Can you do that? Jungkook, I don't need to learn anything from Hyung. He's too simple. Just wait. Maybe one day he will have to learn from me. Dad, look at your son. This is how he talks now. He doesn't know anything, just keeps throwing big dialogues. Mom, you better stay quiet. If he knew nothing, would he speak like this? My son is smart. He knows everything. Dad, fine. We will know soon. Let's test it. Let's have a challenge between the two brothers. Mom, don't regret it later. Dad, we will see who regrets it after the test. So, Taehyung song, do you have any problem with this? Taehyung, no, Dad. Mom, my child, are you ready? Jungkook, always, Mom. Dad, alright, then come with me. Mom, here. Dad, you will know once we reach. Jungkook's dad brought them to a park, bought two water bottles, then give one to Jungkook and one to Taehyung and said to both of them, Dad, now let's see how you two sell these bottles and who sells it first. Then the brothers looked at each other. After thinking for a while, Taehyung said, Taehyung, there's only one shop in this park, so we can sell this bottle to someone who's far from the shop and very thirsty. Hearing this, Dad clapped and laughed loudly. Dad, bravo, my son. I knew no one could beat you. Now go and sell it. Taehyung, okay, Dad. Then Taehyung walked to the other side of the park. Dad looked at Jungkook and asked, Dad, what happened? Still no idea how to sell the bottle? Jungkook laughing, no, Dad. I'm just waiting for Hyung to finish so I can sell my after him. Mom, see, my son found his idea too. Dad, we will find out by his selling speed. A few minutes later, Taehyung came back after selling the bottle. Dad hugged him happily and patted his back. Dad, well done, my son. Taehyung, thank you, Dad. Mom, well done, son. Taehyung, thank you, Mom. Dad, so Jungkook, will you sell your bottle now or accept your defeat? Jungkook, laughing, Dad, I am your son. I never learned to give up. Dad, then go ahead and sell it. Your Hyung sold it in 15 minutes. Let's see how much time you take. Jungkook, Hyung, you did a really great job, but my way is different. People say only hard work gives you result. That's a lie. You get the same result by using your brain too. Hard work is good, but I believe in smart work. Then Jungkook removed his tied it around his waist, took the water bottle in his hand, stepped forward and shouted loudly. Jungkook, is there anyone there who's thirsty and wants to buy this bottle from me? The moment he said this, a group of girls ran toward him, fighting with each other just to buy the bottle from him. Seeing this, his mom, dad, and elder brother stood there in shock, their mouths open, surprised by what just happened. His trick worked perfectly. Of course it will. When a handsome guy shows up like that, Chaos is granted. His brain really was sharp. And just like that, he sold the bottle in under 1 minute. Then Taehyung walked up to Jungkook, pulled him into a tight hug, and said, Taehyung, you own my brother. You are truly amazing. Jungkook, he hugged his brother back just as tightly and said, No, Hyung, even if I win 100 times, I can never be better than you. You are the best person in this world, and you will always be because you are my hero. And now everyone must have clearly understood how deep the love is between these two brothers. So let's begin the real story now. The story begins with a girl sitting on a terrace. That girl is none other than Wine. A boy is sleeping with his head resting on her lap. And obviously that boy is Jeon Jungkook. They are talking. Wine, what's going on? You have been here with me for the past 2 hours and still your girlfriend hasn't called you. Did you break up with her again or what? Jungkook, no dude, she must be busy somewhere and anyway, I don't like talking to her on the phone all day. The less she calls me, the better for her. When what kind of talk is this, Jungkook? She's your girlfriend, your relationship just started. Don't you think you should be spending more time with her? And instead, you are sitting here with me, she says, Will softly running her fingers through his hair. Jungkook, I like relationship like this. And about you, you are my breath. Where else can I go? Leaving you behind, can anyone live without breathing? Hearing this, Wine quickly puts her hand on his mouth and angrily says, Wine, don't you dare say something like this again. Jungkook, okay, sorry Papa, I won't say it again. And you please stop thinking so much about my relationship too. He joins hands in front of her like a drama queen. When how can I not think? Angrily, she removes his head from her lap and looks at him. You are on your 13th girlfriend now, and I don't want her to break up with you like the last 12 did. Jungkook, but they broke up with me. How is that my fault? I never dumped them. Wani, yeah, of course, you are such an innocent saint, right? Who tells their new girlfriend on day one, Wine is my best friend, no one can ever take her place in my heart, and if you try to come between us, the result will be very bad. Say things like that, and of course, the girl will run away. Jungkook, but I didn't lie. Every relationship should start with honesty, right? So I told her the truth. Wine moves close to Jungkook, holds his face gently in her hand, and looks into his eyes. Well, look, Jungkook, I know you love me a lot, but think, will any girl be okay with her boyfriend loving his girlfriend more than her? No girl will be happy knowing she's not the first priority in her boyfriend's heart. It doesn't work like that, Jungkook. No girl wants to be second. Even I won't be able to handle it. Why don't you understand? Suddenly, Jungkook her hair from behind and bringing her face very close to his gently. Jungkook, even after marriage, even when I have a wife, kids, and I am old and taking my last breath, I will still say no one can ever take your place in my heart. Hearing this, one looks at him with love in her eyes. Then Jungkook speaks again. Jungkook, okay, now you tell me, if I give your place in my heart to some other girl, won't that hurt you? Wine, no, it won't. Jungkook, really? Why not? Jungkook, alright then. I am going to tell my girlfriend right now that from today she is the number one in my heart. He stand up and slowly walks toward the terrace door. Seeing him go, Wine starts smiling and thinks to herself. Wine in her mind. He will come back in 5 seconds and say, I will tell her later. My mind's not in the mood right now. I need peace. And then he will hug me. And just as Wayne thought, after walking 7-8 steps, Jungkook came back and said, Jungkook, I will tell her later. Right now my head is spinning because of your lecture. I need peace, need to fresh my mind. The next morning, Wine arrived at Jungkook's house. It was Sunday, so Wine was free. She usually helped her dad at his small restaurant. Jungkook works with his father in business, and his elder brother Taehyung runs a business abroad. Wine rang the doorbell and Jungkook's mom opened the door and welcomed her with a smile. Mom, come in, dear. Wine, what's that smell, auntie? Something smells so good. Did you make pancakes? Mommy is my child, Dad. Oh, Wine, how are you, dear? Wine, I am good, uncle. How's your health? Dad, still surviving. Somehow by hearing your auntie's taunts every day. Wine tries to hide her laughter. Mom, what did you say? Wine hugs auntie from behind and gently pinches her cheeks. Wine, come on, auntie. You already know uncle likes teasing you, and when you get angry, you look so cute. What can he do? Jungkook's mom pulls Wine forward by her ears and says, Mom, you are getting more and more naughty every day. I know this sugar coated talk of yours, and the way you always take your uncle's side. One day, both you and your uncle will get up by me. Wine smiles cutely. Dad. Oh, baby, now don't be angry. By the way, Wine said the truth. Whenever you get angry, you look even more beautiful. Hearing this, Jungkook's mom started to blush. Wine, oh auntie, you are blushing. Mom, okay, you know. Wine, dear, come and sit with uncle. I will bring pancake. Wine, but auntie, where's Jungkook? Dad, where is sleeping? Of course, your love is spoiling him more and more every day. Wine smiled nervously. I will go wake him up. Dad nodded. When Wine went upstairs, Mom said to Dad, Mom, such a sweet girl. Wherever she becomes a daughter-in-law, their house will be truly blessed. Dad, wherever? What do you mean by wherever? She will become a daughter-in-law in this house only. Do you think your son will let her go to someone else's house? Mom, it's nothing like that. They are just good friends. Dad, this kind of friendship, I have never seen such a friendship in my life. The way your son shows protectiveness and possessiveness for her, I don't think he will ever let her be someone else's bride. Mom, maybe you are right, but if there was something between them, Jungkook would have told me. He never hides anything from me. Dad, look, sweetheart, maybe even they don't know their own feelings yet. Maybe they are not sure about it themselves. But your son isn't just protective and possessive. Jungkook is obsessed with Wine. You already know what all he can do when it comes to her. Mom silently nodded at upstairs in Jungkook's room. When Wine entered Jungkook's room, like always, the room was completely dark. So Wine walked slowly and opened one of the curtains so that some light could come in. As soon as the sunlight hit Jungkook's eyes, he turned his face the other way and spoke sleepily. Jungkook, Wine, please don't do this. Close the curtains. I want to sleep.